Anti-micromanage boss took away my WFH privileges. I got hired at this place 8 months ago doing environmental consulting. They offered 2 days WFH when I was hired, which was a perk since the commute has massive construction projects and wastes that much more of my day. I had done the same work at another firm, so there wasn't much of a learning curve. Upon hire, everyone said how lax the company is. Some dude leaves at lunch every day to WFH half day. My department counterpart has 2 days WFH. All I was told was to make sure my calendar is updated. So if I had a doc appointment or something away from the office, I would leave for the appointment and WFH the remainder of the day like my coworkers do. Well, that apparently became a problem and my boss cut it down to 1 day. He wanted to see ass in seat 8 hours a day, which I get, but also up until that point all of my deliverables had been met on a time with good quality. Did the whole team player thing and took on extra work as well, which I'm handling. At my annual review today, it was expressed that they don't believe how much I'm actually working. When at home, even though I always put in 8 hours one way or another and my work shows it. Was told I do great work and communicate issues well. But my desk is in a high traffic area and I end up wasting more time talking here than I do at home. So now I have to be in the office 5 days a week to not improve actual performance but an illusion. Or at least my boss's ego. On top of 3 coworkers quitting recently and not backfilling, so I have that much more work to do. The daily commuters in my office each hate their home lives and complain about kids. I have no real distractions and live alone. So it's kind of ironic. I'm going to start looking elsewhere. While looking for that new job, reduce your output. If they don't think you can do your job fully, stop working on the extra stuff. No, or, my compensation will need to increase by X amount to account for loss of WFH. I don't think WFH is a privilege. It's a productivity-enhancing tool. Either way, your boss is committed to whatever they are doing, so you need a new job. It's all about control. My job did the same to me and I was a top performer before they eventually fired me. Not only did I find another job, I switched industries. I was so over the micromanagement. New job, no notice. Don't even give them a resignation. Just leave your stuff there. They don't respect you, so don't show them any respect back. Edit. I recognize this as a fantasy reply. Don't take on the extra work without extra pay. Bad managers don't manage projects or people, but time. 3 coworkers quitting recently. A true mystery. Oh wait, no it's not. Just WFH for 2 days a week, and if they threaten you, explain all the extra work you're doing because of those levers. And cutting the commute out is the only way to get it done. So they can pick either you come into the office 5 days and do only your job, or you can pick up extra and WFH 2 days. But ultimately, you probably need a better job, boss. Unfortunately. Definitely ghost them. Don't quit so it costs them a couple extra days until they figure out what happened. They employed you offering 2 days WFH and then unilaterally changed your working conditions. How is this justifiable? These people have shown you who that are. You should make any decisions with this front and center in your mind. You are working too much and too hard. Do less. Blame the loud and disruptive work environment. Look for other work. I'd respond by dropping the excess work that is above my responsibilities. They want to treat you like you're lazy. Show them the bare minimum. Stop working yourself to the bone for someone who wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire. All about control is correct. You messed up by not sticking up for yourself the first time. I personally would have said fine, you didn't stick to the deal you had upon hire. That you would be leaving immediately and be ready to leave. If you give in one time, it makes it easier for them to guilt you into breaking the original deal in order to be a people pleaser. Don't do the extra work. I'm working at capacity right now. If there is other work you wish me to address, we should get together to go over your priorities. I might be able to pick up some additional workload. 58%. If my work location were moved to a lower traffic area so there are fewer interruptions from interested coworkers. Make a log of how much time you waste due to office chit-chat, interruptions and noise, so they don't think you're actually doing the work you report you're doing, even though all deliverables are being met. And somehow you coming into the office is going to prove to them that you are. BS. I had a director, 2 levels above me, at work who didn't like the idea of WFH. Well, COVID hit, and the entire company went WFH, including him. Actually, one of my coworkers on another team under the same director wound up contracting COVID and dying from complications, which was one of the driving forces to us going WFH. We're still WFH nearly 4 years later. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to start coming into the OOOFICE. A very day. Thanks! Exclamation mark. GIF. Make sure he knows the office environment will reduce your productivity and invest in some chonky headphones. Look elsewhere. This is a power play or a move to justify the property. Working in the office when you don't need to make 0 cents. The chit-chatters alone often take up half the day.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.